My name is Jerome Foster II, and I'm born and raised in Washington, D.C. In the forest and forest sector, I work at the intersection of youth, also in engagement, also in policy and partnerships. Any avenue in which we can use communication and also public advocacy to push for greater funding for forests, greater capacity for forests, and any way we can grow the sector as a whole. Holistic, urgent, and intergenerational. I think a lot of the work that we do that's unnoticed or underappreciated is the communication that we do to nonprofits and also the work that's done at the local level. I think people know about at the large scale, like how we need to replant and expand the number of trees nationwide. But when we think about cities, we have to think about it not just from a people diversity perspective, but also from a biodiversity perspective. And having that go much more noticed in how we city plan, how we encourage residents to plant trees, and how we encourage them to look after trees, I think that is something that needs to be communicated much more. I think one other point that needs to be communicated more is the science that's behind a lot of the forests. We see that a lot of the economics around how we can use forest exploitation being the forefront of a lot of forest communication internationally. We would have forests that are much more resilient to people and will provide more benefits that people will recognize and appreciate. Through my work at American Forests, we have the goal of making sure that every city has equitable access to trees. So every resident has a park that's 15 minutes or less away from them, that every person can see the benefits of trees. If they're walking to a bus stop, or if they're going through a city, we're having these cool corridors so that we aren't facing massive extreme heat and we aren't facing the massive threat of the wet bulb effect, where we're seeing humidity run away in ways because of the fact that we have lack of tree canopy cover. I'm a face of forestry.